Come on.
Overthink your fears and drink your tears while you waking up for delinquent years, the distinctive years, crack pains, black rain, Beanie Siegel backstage, state property, crack cage, Element Harlem, the black plate, Luke Cage, going through his crack rain, captured, bulletproof zombies, raptured, toothless blondies, carving a piece, ruthless Gandhi, starving for peace, no disguise with the vulture's eyes, most survive, but their cultures die. Look at Scarface through Sosa's eyes. Approach the guys and get posterized. Or dropped into acid, emulsified. All of your media is socialized. When they see us and they start acting goofy, we smacking koofies, they bad and bougie. I'm a timeless royal, time to turmoil. Phyllis Thomas on Thomas Boyle. Flaxseed oil, black winter boil. Color of the backstreet soil with orange coils. We the lost attraction, I'm the course of action. If you look like Penny for a good time, I toss a Jackson. Me in the carbon is quantum entangled. I'm dripping in carrots, the sponsors are jangled. If I had to decide to fade to Billy Gates, I say young chop his ass like Philly steak. Should I give birth to a lady killer? Object a desire to Mercedes dealers. A hard pill they soon to swallow. Wherever I go, all these drones they soon to follow. I resisted the urge and persisted to purge. Protect the hood from the peck of wood in my neck of woods. Delectable Negroes say their neck is good. Protect the wood, protect this wood. 36 chambers, inspect the deck was good. What's good, my nigga? Yeah. Fun fact. Fun fact. Can y'all hear me? Check, check, check. Mic check, mic check. Hold on. Hold on. Check, check, check. I'm on my live. I'll get you back. Can you hear me? Oh, you hear me? You hear the gourd? Okay. Yeah, we mic'd up. What's popping? Fun fact. Fun fact. That video was filmed in Philadelphia. That video that you just saw, right? Is part of the album of the year entitled Red Summer. That video called Sherman Hemsley, right? That video was filmed in mystical Philly, right? By a director by the name of Mathino Bay. House of Tunes is his brand. And you need to get to know the brother because he's very talented. And there's a scene right there, the first scene where I'm with my brother Sabir. You feel me? Sabir is a traveling Moor, right? He's a world-renowned Moor. Yeah, the editing was definitely on point. House of Tunes. Holla at Mathino Bay. You can find him on Instagram and you can find him on YouTube. And you could book that man. You could book his business because he's been working with us for years now, and he's been producing some top quality product. So support the God. You said that it's low. The mic is low. Hold on. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, check, check. How that sound? So yeah. Um Philadelphia is on fire right now, right? Philadelphia is lit right now. Yesterday, I was on the internet or I was scrolling through Instagram. I saw a video. I believe the video was on the video was on what channel? I think it was like My Son, one of these people, Sean King or one of these dudes. And I clicked play and I saw a melanated man get shot in front of his mama, right? This is in Philadelphia. Okay. Philadelphia, one of the significant factors that Philadelphia plays, right, in melanated people's history is that Philadelphia, you know, Sheikh Mexim, one of the nation's first capitals, huge Masonic, humongous Masonic footprint. Philadelphia also being the second highest murder capital in 2020 for black men, right? Philadelphia is wild. They're already eating, they're already, you know, what they call eating on each other, fratricide, right? There's a war going on in the streets of Philadelphia. Our brother Sabir Bey, the traveling Moor, lost his son, Amir, earlier in the month of July, right? Tragically, you dig? I spoke to my brother yesterday, Sabir Bey. You know, he's on the road teaching, shining his light,
healing and whatnot, and growing and evolving. He's a proud father, you know, of a baby girl, a newborn, and the brother is, he's healing, and he's just on his job. He's on his mission. You feel me? And if anybody been watching these shows, you know that it hit me heavy. It was very, it was heavy on my heart when the brother lost his seed. Even in the video when I'm giving him the watermelon, and when he gives me the watermelon, and I said it had seeds in it, and I give him the extra sea moss, and I say this is for your family. I was mainly speaking about his son Amir, who I had the pleasure of knowing and seeing him grow and whatnot throughout the years. And I have a son, my firstborn. His name is Amir. You know, his name is Amir, my first. So, you know, this year, it's had its lessons, right? It's had its lessons. But if anybody is in this community, you know how deep roots Sabir Bey is planted, especially in the Moorish movement. He went to war for the Moors on many occasions. He stood on the front lines, and he's been demonstrating, what I mean, arduously over the years. So Islam, and salute to him. Got to give our brothers and our sisters their flowers and let them know that they're appreciated and that they are important, and that you mourn with them. As I mourn with that brother. So I want him to know that I mourn with him. And through our creativity and through our teachings and through our path, our walk, we are going to resurrect, we're going to avenge those that have been taken from us. That's a fact. You know what I'm talking about? Because I got a lot of people who I carry on my heart, you know? Okay, Empress Nyla, peace to you too. You feel me? Peace to you too. How you? Yeah, Sabia and Taj. Yeah, they go hand in hand. They work together. Salute to the elder Taj Tariq Bey, Islam. You feel me? Islam to the God, to the master teacher, to the elder who was very patient with us over the years and always the same way, always supportive, always loving, always exemplifying the five pillars of Islam, love, truth, peace, freedom, justice. And if you live it and if you carry it in your actions, you know, then you are considered to be honorable, right? And to be honest with you, many of us that are on this journey called consciousness or righteousness or whatever name you gave it, we are seeking out the company of righteous men and women. You feel me? That is something that I personally know that I need on this path, because hell is empty. All of the rejects is on this goddamn earth, this plane that we exist on. A lot of the rejects are here. So hell is empty. There's no shortage of snakes. There's no shortage of charlatans. There's no shortage of backstabbers. There's no shortage of Judases. There's no shortage of ciphers in the matrix. You know what I mean? And niggas don't die, they multiply. They wasn't lying when they said that. You feel me? They was not lying when they said that, because niggas definitely have multiplied. Knuckle draggers don't die, they multiply too. Black devils don't die, they multiply too. So for the fallen angels, for the archangels amongst us, because I consider myself to be an archangel. My brother is KT the Arch Degree. I'm Red Pill the Archangel. You feel me? I'm not an angel. I never said that I was one. I'm not a I'm not even a light worker in that sense. You know, I'm not nobody's fairy godfather. I'm not an angel. I'm not trying to be one. I'm more like an archangel, because to be an angel, I would have to been living on a cloud doing angelic things my whole goddamn bit. So the time that I spent in prison on this planet, my niggas, I've been an archangel, somebody who has risen from their ashes on many occasions, you know, like a scorpion naturally does, right? Like I've been living through the scorpion energy, and fulfilling my scorpionic mandates since I got here. Amen. Ashe. And what is that? That's constant change and transformation. And not only have I been able to constantly transform and constantly change my myself through inner work, right? The inner work, to be honest with you, the inner work is getting this information that's inside of me outside of me. That's the inner work. Me throwing up and vomiting every Melanin Monday, throwing up on the track. You know what I'm saying? I got SARS. I'm in the booth throwing up on the track. Ugh. Shit like that. Or spitting up the information on Third Eye Thursday, or getting on Brother Rich's channel and barfing on these niggas, or getting on Sinetta's channels and being nauseated, just vomiting all of this information. I hope I'm being real harsh in my tone. The mic is still a little bit low. I don't want to be screaming and shit. Hold on, let's see. Mic check, mic check. Let me play with the knobs. Pause. Mic check, mic check. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Cars ride by with a booming system. Sound better? Yeah. I'm out here regurgitating these pearls. I'm pitching these pearls to swine. And I said to somebody the other day that, I don't see myself as pitching pearls to swine. I see myself as pitching pearls in fertile waters, right? Pitching these pearls into fertile waters. I ain't pitching these pearls to swine. I met enough of y'all in my walks of life to know that these are pearls that I'm pitching, not to swine, but I'm out here pitching pearls to divine people, because they're taking those pearls and they popping up with pearl necklaces. You feel me? They're popping up with pearl jewelry and whatnot. They're showing me, yo, Red, thank you for what you and your brother and your mother and KT the arch degree, you know, and the rest of y'all have done, because the information has transformed my life for the better, right? That's what I mean when I say not only have I've been able to transform through my scorpion ways, by shedding my skin, um, utilizing the information to help transform me. Meaning that I might be eating something and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to eat that no more. I might be engaged in a certain type of behavior and I say, you know what? I don't want to engage in that behavior anymore. I might I might have a certain vice, something is riding my back. And I might wake up and say, you know what? I don't want that thing to ride my back anymore. I'm going to shake this monkey off my back. How does that come about? Right? That comes about based off of inner work, based off of coming to a certain type of truth, to whereas you're allowing yourself to change, because the only thing constant is change. And what is consciousness? And what is this? What is know the ledge? KTL. KTL, knowing the ledge and information that we give, the hawks, health and wealth, knowledge of self, the facts, food, art, clothing, technology, shelter, the law 44, right? KTL University. What these focus on, what KT, the arch degree, focuses on, with his herbs, with his science, with his decoding, what Blue Pill focuses on, with his gold water, with his sea moss, with his information, his law 44, with his science, with his music, what Mama Pill focuses on, with her herbs, with her science, is transformation. Nothing but transformation, nothing but upgrade in your paradigm shift in your reality, from one frequency to another. We're not here to deal with no controversy. We're not here to deal with no hating on nobody. We're not here to deal with no confusion. We're not here to peddle no religion. You understand? We're not here to give you no, we're not even here to tell you how to think. What it is that we give you is the tools through application, through quote unquote knowledge principles. Not knowledge principles means applied information. It's a lifestyle. So the lifestyle that not only me and my brother and my family are living, this is a lifestyle that we adapted from others. Okay. This is a lifestyle that we were influenced by others. I was influenced by others to change my lifestyle and to boldly go where no man has gone before in my existence. Not to say that nobody else have done it, but when I was going there, nobody necessarily, I didn't have an example to draw from. When I said, yo, G Boxer, I'm going to talk about the presidential election in 2.56 hours. Okay. So your son is a follower of KT's Health Works. That's right. That's right. If the babies were to follow KT the Arch Degree's teachings, the ones that are being homeschooled right now, I'm assuming that a large majority of the children are being homeschooled. If they were to plug into KT the Arch Degree's scholarship, they would be on a fast track of genius. And genius is incomprehensible knowledge. You can't chart it. You can't grade it. It's not sixth grade. It's not seventh grade. There's no grading to it. You can't put it in a box. You feel me? It's called activation. It's when they get activated. It's endless. Scientists have not discovered how deep the universe is. So we have not discovered how deep we are vicariously. We're endless. And I promise you, if not these babies, if not these star seeds, then who? It's not you, niggas. You're not deep like that. What are you saying? You're not deep like that. I don't mean to burst nobody's bubble, but it's not you. It's not even me. You know what I'm saying? I got to get off my high horse. It's definitely not me. I'm a facilitator. Okay? That's my job. I'm the red pill. I'm a facilitator. I am a bridge. I am the motherfucking rainbow bridge. The KT, the Arch degree, is the degree that goes over the pillars. I am the twin pillars. I'm part of a process. This is an alchemical process that you're going through. This is a Masonic principle that you're witnessing. That is just us in the flesh. I am Boaz and Jakim, and KT is the Arch degree. And through us, many have come, right? Many have come through those pillars. You've witnessed many giants, many power, and not to say that they did not exist before they came through the pillars, but the way we set up our brand, the way we set up our business, the way we set up our entity, the way that we set up our legacy through Know the Ledge Radio, which was a platform to introduce you to who? The light, nigga. The light. The master teachers. I know people who never knew who Dr. Sabi was until they met him on Know the Ledge Radio, because he never was on Sinetta. He never was on Hidden Colors. He never was on Brother Rich's channel. You can't find him there. He might have been on Rich, maybe. I don't know. But he was on these other platforms. I mean, he showed up on Know the Ledge Media, KTL, our second guest on KTL Radio in the calendar year of 2000, what was it, 13? Right? That's facts. I'm not here tooting no horns. I'm not here tooting no horns. I necessarily don't have to toot it. You know what I mean? The horn is tootable, but I don't gotta toot it. I'm giving you the information so you can have a better perspective of who we are. Everything is about the story. Understand that. This is the mythos. So if you can't tell your story, if you can't tell your mythos, then who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? No offense and whatnot, but you got to find out who you are in the story, and you have to be able to tell it. That's all. Got to be able to tell it. Got to be able to tell it. I love what I see going on in the woke community. I love what I see going on in the conscious community. I love what I see going on in between those two communities. Right? I love it. And I know what role we play in, the whole process. I know what role we play. I know where our fingerprints are. You know what I'm talking about? I know where our DNA is in the whole scheme of things. And that's a beautiful thing. He was in the eyes of certain celebrities like Lisa Left Eye Lopez. The hood knew Dr. Sabi. Cool. Where you going to get his herbs? Were you going to his lectures? Because he definitely was popping because he had Miss Jones. He was on Miss Jones radio. Um, he was with Michael Jackson. He was with Magic Johnson. He was with all of the celebrities. It wasn't just Lisa Left Eye Lopez. That's what you got to remember. Dr. Sabi been with him. My mama was with Teddy Pendergrass. My mama was with Danny Glover, Eddie Murphy's. All of them. They've been with all the celebrities. You didn't know that. Did you need to know that in order to get healthy? Did you need to know that he was, celebrity certified for you to ride the wave? I'm wondering. But he been lit. He was lit before lit was a word. He was popping before popping. He was the most popping teacher, or whatever you want to call them. People try to categorize these people and whatnot. But when it comes to master teachers, there was no master teacher, in my humble opinion, that crossed over like Dr. Sabi. None. And there will never be one, I don't think, because he's a healer. So yeah, and Mama Pill was right there too. So Mama Pill is the legend alongside the legend, because those who were there get legend status. Ma'a Bowman, his wife Ma'a, that's the legend. Usha, the children, Usha, Wiwa, Sasa, legend. They were there. You know what I'm talking about? He was not doing this on his own because he didn't have to. What did he have? He had the mamas with him. He had the divine feminine energy with him. He understood. He cracked that code. He figured that one out before others did. He had multiple wives before anybody else that I know. He was walking around with a fanny pack with all hundreds before anybody that I knew. He was getting to the bag off of selling herbs in the 80s, my geniuses, before anybody that I knew. Not to say, right? Not to say, and for everybody to talk about, oh, Lisa Left Eye and all that. Y'all niggas was not contacting Mama Pill. You wasn't pulling up. You wasn't ordering anything. You didn't know the whole story. So like I said, the whole story was introduced to you when the ones who could tell the whole story showed up. Okay? That's when you started to understand the whole story, because we brought him to you. He was not fucking with you. You didn't know where to tap in. He wasn't tapped into nobody else. That was a reason. So that journey with the new generation, the youth, the younger generations, the ones that really can make a change, us. And I take that back when I said that we not lit. I'm just, fucking with you. But we're not deeper than the new generation. I don't think so. I don't think that we are smarter. I'm not smarter than my daughter. At 7 years old, she's more advanced than me when I was at 7. So it's a no-brainer at this point. Even my firstborn, who's about to turn 13 on the 7th, my son Amir is going to be 13 on November the 7th. Like, I remember him when he just was born. You know what I'm talking about? And he's more proficient in a lot of things than I probably was. And at 13, as from what I see and for what I for the, from my observation and me and his mothers and also his grandfather and his uncles and everybody, he's not going down a dark path that we went down. I was already down a dark path at like late 12. You did? They're more tech savvy. They're more freer in their spirit. They don't have the kind of fear that we had to express ourselves. They will tell you how they feel without the fear of reprisal, and not in a disrespectful way. They're more expressive. They've been introduced to master teachers in droves through YouTube and through just their parents having them in the audience. The lesson, that the level of information in the 80s when they were dealing with black power, liberation, and other things, it wasn't at this level. Wasn't at this level. You did not hear 5-year-olds when I was 5-year-olds giving you the 42 confessions of my aunt. They doing that off cap right now, bro. What are you talking about? I had a 7-year-old when I used to go to the Moorish class. He understood everything that they were talking about. He understood the whole thing. So what I'm saying is they are layered. There's layers to their maturity. They are intuitive. My daughter is wow intuitive. She understands things that I don't think the average 7-year-old understands. So I don't know. I can't speak for everybody's children. I know that I'm creating star seeds. That's a fact. I know I'm out here cooking, I'm working with the right elements because, you could say what you want to say, and you could play on the gram all day, my niggas. You know, when it all comes down to it, there's gonna be some indicators. When you out here saying that you are who you say you are, there's gonna be some indicators that's gonna have to show that. And your progeny is damn near number one and two. So, people have this Birkin bag conversation, but what could the price of one Birkin bag do for these star seeds who could utilize $30,000 of technology invested in them right now? I haven't seen none of these Birkin buyers or Birkin baggers and whatnot, or Birkin bag ladies, take us into while they're on their lives and whatnot. I see the closet with the booths and all of that. That shit cute. You know what I mean? That shit cute. It looked like a display at one of the stores where we used to boost out of. But take me into little Ray Ray's room and whatnot. Let me see the 3D printer. Let me see the drone computer. Let me see the Oculus Rift setup. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see the laser printer that you have in his room where you're teaching a young lad how to laser cut ideas that he could scribble on you could scribble a design on a notepad. You could scan that shit. You could put it in a 3D program and then you could 3D print it. It could be a fucking toy in a few hours. Show me how you're expanding the mind of these young gods and these young goddesses that live in the same house of the Birkin bags. I just want to know. I really just want to know. How are you tapping into their motherboards? Are they designing the same Fortnite video games that they're playing all day? You feel me? Are we doing that? Because to be honest with you, if y'all want to donate some Birkin bags, we could go to the goddamn, we could put them on eBay and raise $100,000 and go and get you Birkin bag women 40 acres of sovereign land. So we can have a real conversation about, expanding the nation and how to build up the tribe. But I'm not having that conversation with all men. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I need the mothers present. I need the Birkin bag ladies in the building, the ones that's sitting on 100 racks and 500 racks and 5 M's and whatnot. Cause it's a lot of them out there that's sitting on that and they got it. So my $1 million question is, what is the barrier? What is the issue? What's the obstacle to stopping you Birkin bag ladies from snatching up 100,000 acres for 40 acres, 4 acres, 14 acres, 44 acres, 444 acres. Y'all could go on a girl trip and buy up what they call Tulum, Mexico. You could buy the land. You could buy the acreage. I'm looking at some of these sisters because I decided to click on the Birkin bag hashtag. I decided to click on the Birkin bag hashtag, right? I already came to Chicago, y'all. We bodied Chicago. We just was out there last weekend, right? Look at all of my. I didn't even do a roll call. I'll do a roll call before we end the show. But look at all of y'all in the audience, right? That's why this right here, what we doing, where I'm taking it back to the foundation of Melanin Monday, where it's me and you. Like, this is my therapy. This is why I do this. You know what I'm talking about? I had to come back to this, and I'm gonna continue to do it like this because you know it's y'all. Y'all are the ones. Y'all are the ones. Y'all in the audience are the ones that I've been looking for, right? Y'all are the ones that I've been looking for because we are gonna be the ones that get us, you know what I'm saying, onto another level, not out of the mess, you know what I mean? Not out of the not out of hell, not out of this nightmare. Cause I'm what nightmare? What nightmare you speak of? What are you talking about? I'm not manifesting. I'm not claiming none of that shit. What do you mean? What nightmare? You know what I'm talking about? Nightmare? Nigga, this is heaven on earth. Nigga, we lit. What do you mean? We're lit. Life is good. Like Future and Drake told you niggas, life is great. This is our dream come true. Yeah, I'm full of peace. Are you serious? I'm watching my babies grow. I'm watching other babies grow. I'm watching babies be born. You know how many women got pregnant during the corona sit down, the lockdown? Niggas was getting busy in these streets. I claim prosperity. I claim abundance. Right? Fuck is you talking about? I claim to be sovereign of all affairs that don't do me or my family or my network any kind of benefit. I'm not begging nobody for nothing. And I'm not voting for nan nigga. Fuck out of here. You'll never get my name on any document that said that I was willingly participating in this de facto shit show. You could save me. You know what I mean? You could spare me that one. You could miss me with that one. You know what I'm talking about? That's a no-brainer. Fuck out of here. Yeah. How do you say it in Mandarin? How do you say it in French? I need a translator. I'm voting on a black woman. I'm voting on a black man who got their shit together. I'm voting on a black woman that got their shit together. I'm voting on the star seeds, the melanated indigos. I'm voting on the millennials. Even though we're gonna have a talk about the millennials in a minute because you know I'm seeing a pattern. And I went off on Instagram the other day because it's like, God damn, why the millennials so emotional? Like, why the fuck? What the hell is going on with them? Like, why the minute you boss up on these niggas, they will sabotage every fucking thing that you are building with them. That is one of my biggest pet peeves about millennials, y'all. But anyway, like, I'm voting on us. I'm voting on us. I've been inspired, and I'm being uplifted by melanated people. I gave the whole world a chance. I signed up to social media, nigga. I'm on Twitter. You know when they ask you what are your topics that you like, I signed up for all of that shit. White shit, black shit, Asian shit, Indian. I'm on Instagram. I'm following everybody. Dots, goddesses, goddesses. You know what I mean? Benny the Butcher, Griselda niggas. You know what I'm saying? Retired hustlers. You know what I mean? Everyone, rainbow people. I'm following the whole world because I don't want to exist inside of an echo chamber. And social media created a situation. I'm the red pill. We in the matrix. It created a situation where you could be in the world and not of that bitch. I could feel this shit out. Do I want to be a part of this? And I'm sitting back and I'm like, hold on. I'm definitely not like these niggas. We're not the same. No offense. But we not like these niggas. I'm nothing like these people that I'm seeing on these social medias. Talk black to me. Like I'm nothing like you niggas. So the internet allowed me and it helped reassure me. And the ones that I'm like you. It's some people that I be wanting to slide in their DMs and be like, I'm just like you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to control my stalker. But when I see my A likes who be alike, because we see alike, I'm divinely inspired, right? And the only people that are inspiring me is people that are melanated and beautiful and honest, and they have good characters. That's the people that I'm fucking with them. Good spirited people. You know what they say? Hashtag good vibrations or all good vibes. I'm inspired by what I see Derek Grace doing with the Grace Tribe. That nigga had 100 guns on the table the other day. Do you know that I would love to have 100 guns on my table, bro? I'm Shango, but I also got Ogun in me. Like, do you know what I would do to just sit around and have gold plated AK-47s, and then me and Bella and definitely Omari, my newborn. Oh my goodness, he's an Aries man. Wait till you get to meet him, bro. He is the most intense child that I've ever been with, and I'm not even talking about it. He's not a crier. He don't cry. He don't whine. He's not mean, but he don't take no shit, bro. He is determined to the 100th degree, and he's just gonna be serious about things. Like he didn't come here to play. He walked through the portal on some Thanos shit during the coronavirus. So that just gives you an idea. He'll be the little one taking the fucking AK apart with blindfolded, and he'll know every single piece of it. He's an Aries. He's a divine Aries. So I'm inspired when I see the guns. I'm like, God damn. If I didn't have a jacket, I don't got no crazy jacket. To be honest with you, I caught a major charge in 1993. Real talk. And I didn't do it. And that's on God. That's on everything. It was a robbery charge. They had went to Queens. People in my posse that I rolled with. They had went to, if anybody know the 103rd precinct right there on Jamaica, you know that they play no games. They're highly racist, right? And they be trumping up charges on people. So they went up there a week before and they went boosting in one of these stores. They went through the whole strip and they just was boosting and whatnot. And boosting means, when black youth were taking clothes and items from stores and whatnot back in the days, that was one of our pastimes. For anybody that don't know, I guess because it ain't on Netflix or they ain't make a movie about it, the rest of the world don't know what we was out here doing. So they was out there boosting. They went into a store. They boosted some shit out of there. But the way that my people used to boost, they was taking the whole store with them. And they wasn't doing it violently. You didn't even know that you got. They was so skillful with it. You did not know that you got hit until you saw hangers swinging in empty aisles and whatnot. You didn't know. It wasn't like we was running out of stores and being rambunctious with it. It just was 30 of us. And everybody had different kind of skills. This is when I found out that black people were magicians, not illusionists, magicians. Magicians. Remember, even in the knuckle dragger world, you saw the genius, you saw the magic, the black magic, and you saw the fucking power in niggas. You could have been on a fucking pole in P Valley, god damn it. You see the magic in magical Negroes. We're magic everywhere that we're at. Let's not be judgmental and let's be clear. What does consciousness do? Consciousness is a reassurance. You're finding out that you've been lit. You're finding out that you've been on one. You're finding out that you've been magic. You've been a wizard. You've been a shaman. That you've been writing a motherfucking book, nigga. You've been the goddamn architect. Yeah, P Valley. Yeah. So that's what you find out as you learn with Elijah and Martin and Malcolm and Sheikh Anta Diop and Bobby and Delbert. As you delve into the master teachers' research and their scholarship, as you delve into popular culture like American Gods, Lovecraft County, you know what I mean? The Watchmen. You know what I'm talking about? As you delve into these genius screen written depictions of black occultism and Afrofuturism, some of the most groundbreaking series that I've seen in like the last decade have come out in the last few years. You dig? It's all us. It's all us. Yeah, Fargo, Boardwalk Empire with Dr. Narcisse Valentine, who was working with the NIA. The Fargo season with Chris Rock. You know what I mean? The Kanye interview where he's talking about the Moors and whatnot. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. You are being surrounded. You are in the midst of a renaissance. You are living through a renaissance right now as we breathe. Gratitude, right? Gratitude, being grateful will get you far. It will help restore grace and favor in your affairs. None of us, I'm not responsible for nobody's account. Meaning that your credit that you got with the universe, with the spirit world, nobody could be the same way that none of you could affect my credit, or you can help me take charges off of it. You can help me boost it and whatnot, but I am responsible. I'm responsible for my credit. My credit is attached to my account in the Akashic records. My credit is attached to the story that's going to be told. My legacy, my true legacy, the motherfucking Memorex tape. That when Ampu and these niggas come forward and they show you the motherfucking your book of Eli, the shit that you did, you can't fool yourself. You think you can, but you can't. It's all being written down. Okay? Everything is being recorded, niggas. You could be in a dark room underneath the sofa, beating off, nigga. That's in the book. Okay? That's in the book. Everything's being recorded. This is the Truman Show. And this shit is like Clash of the Titans. Your higher self presides over you. And when you go to sleep, you upload all of your memory. So as long as your eyes and your third eye picked up on it, nigga, it's already being recorded. So you can't dodge this shit. If you're a fucking pedophile, if you was out here touching people, if you was out here destroying people's lives and whatnot, you're gonna pay for that shit. You can't dodge that. For the Europeans that been out here doing demonic stuff, eating fucking babies and whatnot, they're gonna pay for that. They're gonna pay for that. You feel me? They are going to pay for the bullshit. So, it is what it is. But damn. Okay. So this is where we at, because I have to wrap this up. I just received a text. I have an engagement that I thought was in an hour, but it's now and shit. This is gonna be taking place for all of my stream chasers. I'm opening up an income stream for us with the Forex Academy called Epic. The The presentation is going to be taking place in an hour, y'all. Right? I mean, the presentation is taking place at 4 o'clock. Send me your emails to streamchasers.com right now if you want to sign up. Leave your email and I have my assistant send you a link to the Zoom and whatnot. But we get into the bag. You know what I mean? Like I said, I want to hang out with y'all, but I got to get to this bag. Like, that's important. You know what I mean? I was just staring at my newborn and his eyes and whatnot. And he's an Aries. And he was like, nigga, get to the fucking bag. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. Yes, Omari. Daddy's gonna get to the bag. We gotta chase these streams. Cause he know I've been working on this album right here, and he know that I ain't been getting to my streams and whatnot. So it's back to the streams. So for Friday in Atlanta, in Jonesboro, we're gonna be doing an album release party. We're gonna be doing a HP Lovecraft themed costume party. We're gonna be celebrating Hallows Eve. We're gonna have the divine feminine energy in the building. We're gonna have it's 420 friendly, it's psilocybin friendly. We're gonna be dealing with this album right here. It's gonna be lit. Then the day before that, or earlier in that day, on Brother Rich's channel at 8 p.m., I'm doing an album release of the album as well. But if you want to be at the party, because the party gonna be something else, go to the Eventbrite. It's in the description and whatnot. Go to the Eventbrite and get the link. I mean, tap in and matter of fact, let me drop it right here. Get the link, buy the tickets. You will be able to be in the building. Even if you live in El Segundo, you will be able to see what is going down. You'll be able to hear you'll be able to see what's popping. You'll meet people. You'll be in the building. You'll be a part of history. Okay. Go to Eventbrite and just put Red Summer in there. Go to Eventbrite, put Red Summer in there. If you're in the Atlanta area, be there in person. Stop playing. You know what I'm talking about? And Red Summer, the redsummer.com is going to be the redsummer.com is going to be, oh, matter of fact, here, let me give you out a Zoom. Anybody that wants to be in the building with me, I'm dropping the Zoom link right here. If y'all want to hear about what we are presenting, come into the meeting, right? We got to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? You can ask all of the questions that you want to ask to the professionals and whatnot when they are finished their presentation. But this is really about the bag. This is about the bag. You know what I mean? This is about getting to the bag. And yeah. And we get into it. All right. So I want to thank everybody. I have more stuff coming up. And we're going to keep it in alignment. We don't want to overwhelm the family. So we're just going to focus on this weekend right here, All Hallows Eve. Come and tap in because the 31st is a significant day. We're going to charge you up before the next day, which is Halloween. So please come and tap in or buy the tickets and be there in the building. Yeah, travel from wherever if you're in El Segundo, pull up. Wherever you at, pull up. It don't matter. Okay? Wherever you at, I want y'all to pull up because this is about experience. But if you can't make it, be in the live stream. Okay? Yeah, I'm live streaming it. Hell yeah. That option is in the Eventbrite. Red Summer on the Eventbrite. And for everybody that's gonna be buying the album, you're gonna receive the physical copy in about a week. It's gonna be on an SD card. It's gonna be on an SD card, and it's going to have behind the scenes. It's gonna have videos that you've never seen, and it's gonna have the album along with some other stuff. I think the bonus is gonna come out. The deluxe will come out on my birthday, November 14th. All right. And that's going to have a slew of new songs and some other stuff that's super fire. But yeah, I got to go. All right. Love and light to the family. Peace.